What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's weekly report by Crow Studios. So happy to have you here. Oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you, so much exciting news. I don't even know where to start. Where to start? I finished my album! That's what, and I distributed it. And I'm so excited. And honestly, I'm so excited that I'm thinking I should just release it sooner because I can. They say to distribute it 14 days in advance, but that's to get on Spotify playlists and I don't really care if I get on Spotify playlists. I really want it out now, honestly, because I fully mixed it and mastered it and all that, and I'm just concerned that the volume's gonna be low. Honestly, that's really my number one concern. But I'm trying not to even if it is, here's the thing, even if it is, I can just re-release it. That's the thing. I don't know how it's gonna sound. I've listened to the master, but I know there's stuff that goes on that somehow make it sound bad. I'm just you know what? I'm just gonna chill about it. But I got that done, and I'm ready for the rest of the stuff on my list, which I already completely revamped. Crow Studios, this is a week of the 8th through the 15th. My priority number A, doing things a little bit differently, is to submit to festivals, because I've just been procrastinating on that. And honestly, the reason is due to just me being kind of like a cat person, just wanting to stay inside and not wanting to go to festivals and rep my thing. But you know what? It's now that this album's done and there's no excuse for me to be holed up in my basement, I'm going to submit to festivals and see if we can gain any more traction with Ego Death. The thing is, I barely submitted Ego Death to any, just because I don't know if I personally was ready at the time. Now I'm super ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to win some festivals, hopefully. And also, well, I'm still thinking about music awards, but this is way down the line. I'm just hoping that people listen, first of all. And if people listen, then maybe I'll think about submitting it to some competitions. But honestly, for the music, it doesn't really matter as much as Ego Death. I'm really focused on Ego Death. That's my next priority, is the Ego Death vocal re-recording. I'm thinking about, I've already contacted people about voicing over Ego Death, and once I do the vocal re-recording, that's what I want to do, is have another version where, voice actors go over it and actually, voice the parts. That is my absolute dream. Well, to have the full thing produced, obviously. But you know what? If the vocals are, great, if I can find the correct voice that I need, then it doesn't matter who plays the part. You could have an actor in the visual, in the, on screen, but that actor has a different voice because it's, a different voice actor who did it. Wouldn't that be so cool? You'd see an actor and then, be why is he talking with a completely different voice? But it's because the vocals would be recorded by someone else. And, it's not that's gonna happen, for sure. There could still be another vocal re-recording after this, and, I'm entirely ready for it to be as well. But I'm just saying, if I find the perfect voice, then that voice can stay. That's what I think, at least. And, I have these, perfect voices, that I want, for all of my characters. But what's really most important to me is that a voice actor can, go with the tempo that I'm going at and say things the way that I'm saying it. And, it's okay to, have your own artistic interpretation of how you want it to be said, but I don't want people to go off script, we're not doing that. No. I'm already, what I'm doing is I'm re-recording it, and it's a good thing I am, because I'm finding that I made some edits myself as I was composing it and as I was re-recording it. or recording it for the first time, I should say, but I made some edits and it's for the better. The script is gonna flow a lot better, even though I think it obviously still did win a lot, by just being like this, but now I think it's really refined, and I'm really only 4 pages in, out of 16, I think. Nope, out of 18. So, I still have a bit to go, but you know what? There's no reason why I can't get it done this week, because I'm not doing anything else, really, except for doing some interviews with Melissa. I'm gonna be doing a interview with Melissa Sargent from Scriptwriters Network tomorrow, and gonna be asking her to just talk about Scriptwriters Network and everything it does for the community, and I'm gonna share that with you, because Scriptwriters Network, well, like, here's the thing. I wouldn't be here without Scriptwriters Network. I would be probably, like, in my bedroom still, like, playing piano and not talking to anybody. Like, this award really opened up a lot of doors for me. So, like, I'm so thankful for Scriptwriters Network, and, like, Melissa needs your help. Like, if you have money, like, you really, really, really should consider donating to Scriptwriters Network, because as a nonprofit organization in the entertainment industry, which is being hit hard in America by AI and no funding, like, Melissa needs your help, like, to survive. She is doing this out of her own pocket. So, like, if you care about, you know, the arts in entertainment, writing, screenwriting, script writing, please donate to Scriptwriters Network today, and help us out, because we need your support. Anyways, having an interview with her tomorrow about that. Okay, stuff I don't like doing is buying things, and I think this week I'm gonna be spending some money with the festivals and with the stickers, and it's called a DTF. It's like an iron-on that you get for a shirt. I have to get some of those because I'm making my own merch. And this is cheaper, actually, than buying, like, custom-made shirts. Is, like, you can get an iron-on and then buy the shirts in bulk elsewhere. I already have the shirts in bulk. So I need to buy stickers and, DTFs. And this isn't on the list, but I gotta buy some cables from the freaking Micro Center. Again! Okay, this is probably gonna be my life for the rest of my life. Just cables, bro. Cables and USBs. Okay, I have to send a contract to someone because, just for intellectual purposes, I don't want my music to be, like, the property of someone else. Like, the music is mine, you know? It's my domain, but it's like, it's in your movie. I have to figure out a way to word this, but you know what I mean? I need to draft one of those and send it to him. And this is not, I don't think this is super urgent. Like, I can still do this next week, so it's something I'm looking into this week, how to draft that contract. So I have a networking event on Saturday for SWN, and, what else? TV show edit. I'm doing so much this week, but I am going to source that because it's in my computer, and my computer went all fidgety a few weeks ago, and I need to sort this out and find it and make sure it's in a good state, because I have to finish that TV show. I actually kind of want to do that for, like, I want to release it, like, 2026 as a special. Like, I think that would be cool. Like, it's also, editing is something I enjoy doing when it's colder out, and that's why I don't usually get a whole lot of, like, editing stuff done during the summer, because I'm just so tempted by going outside, honestly, and being outdoors. But now that it's getting colder, like, it is getting colder. It's, like, now kind of fall-ish, and, but it's driving me indoors, and gonna get a lot of stuff done in the coming week, and I hope you do as well. Hope you have a very productive week. Number one priority is those film festivals and this Ego Death vocal recording. So I'll see you next week. Hope you have a great, fantastic week, and stay tuned for True American coming out on the 22nd. Woo! By Foxy.